quick one. I was actually going to do a pre-recorded video, and that way I can get the video done quick. I love going live, but I can just focus on the video, and because I'll start getting into the questions, and you guys will have me up for about an hour. So I'm gonna try to do this quick. I had a long day today. I didn't trade much today. Anyway, basically I wasn't even paying attention. I was napping and all kinds of crap. August 10th, 2020. What is this, Monday? So here's the unbelievable. So the rotation is still going on. Dow's up 359, S&P 9, Nasdaq still, 42. Without even looking at the heat map, you could see that what's that? That transition, rotation is still in effect. VIX, man, it really didn't kind of budge. Well, it's high. It's weird because you see it down 0.08, but it's down 0.36%. I'm like, really? Anyway, Russell, that's the trade. We're going to look at the Russell, and we're going to look at this little news event right here. Judge grants preliminary injunction require Uber and Lyft to stop classifying drivers as contractors. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to retitle my video, and I forgot to bring up my comments. Now, I definitely need the comments because I'm going live here. So I won't retitle the video. I'll just bring up my comment box. All right. There we go. All right, I got my comments up. So I forgot. I can't see previous comments, but I could see comments now. That's interesting. Uber and Lyft stop class. So let's take a look at these guys first. Let's see where these guys is trading. Granted, that news to me, that's big news, man. They couldn't even make it classifying these guys as contractors, classifying them as a employee in some sort. Now you got to pay employee taxes and all this stuff. It could get, just more expensive. Anyway, in the after hours, where we at here? The bid ask 31.91. It's not too bad. It's only down 36 cents in the after hours. Uber. Lyft is closed at 31.05. The bid is 30.55, so that's about 50 cents there. So not too bad. It seemed like it would be bigger, especially if other states were to follow. That was California specific, right? Oh, I lost the tag. Anyway, so let's pull up that heat map and see if it looked like the rest of the week. And wow, man, look at the industrials. It's all about industrials, energy, consumer cyclicals other than Amazon. Microsoft still getting hit. The whole technology, except for Apple. And I'm thinking Apple might be a little green. Well, they do got that stock split coming up. It means absolutely nothing, but for some reason it gets people excited. But Apple's in the Dow, so maybe that's a little bit. Intel might be making a comeback. AMD down 3, Intel up, I was going to say basically up 3. We'll call it 3. So maybe they... maybe that's it. Maybe Intel. I don't know. We could pull up those two charts, man. But AMD was on fire for last week. Qualcomm actually is the one I'm interested in. Let's pull up all three of those. Shoot. What did I want to pull up? AMD. I got the minute chart up. So let's pull up the 4 hour. That's my favorite. It's not bad here. Oh, no. I don't like that. Pull up the 1 hour. It looks like it could be hitting a level of support, so we have to give this a little bit more time. If you look at this candle right here, right, it looks like that might have put in a little temporary low, and maybe this area hit some support. So let's see if this can hold it. If you're an AMD fan, right, so that might be the only pullback you get on the thing. Intel. Oh man, Intel. Maybe Intel just got tired of going down. It was just like a sympathy mood. I don't know. For some reason, I just see Intel coming down here. I just see it. You got to hit the low. You know what I mean? And it's slightly above it's hanging on. Looking at this, it looks like the update didn't really mean too much. Yeah, we really want to see this thing start to trend up. Maybe at least get over that high right there. Right, I got the wrong lines on. So get over that, and maybe we could talk a little bit more about what this thing is going to do. This thing been hit so hard that a 3% move is nothing. Is nothing. Let me see the 4-hour chart. Let's see if we can get a measurement from there to. I'm gonna go to this absolute low, down 20, basically 4%. So 3%. All right, now you're down 21. Whoopee. All right. So what? I wanted to pull up something else. Oh, Qcom. Let's pull up Qualcomm. Qualcomm, I actually like that pullback, and that's actually something I was waiting for. So, see, you pull up all these different. When you look at stocks, you want to definitely pull up multiple time frames. Like I looked at the monthly, didn't like it. Weekly, kind of not really. It looks like it has more to come. It looks like it just wants to come down to here. You know, if not there, well, no, there, because that even makes this move. That's right about the 50% retracement. So. I'd like to see it come here, but can it? Can it? And the reason why, if we look at the monthly, let's try to, I know it's going straight up. Let's say it just kind of hits that area and then starts trending like a normal uptrend, 45-degree angle. And the reason why I like it is because this one, it's got a dividend yield of 2.44%. Not too long ago, it was 3 point something. So it had that run. I missed it. And, this is what I want for like the long-term portfolio. It's not going to be a NVIDIA. It's not going to be an AMD. But it's going to be in play, and it's going to pay you. Look at that NVIDIA. It's just incredible. Look, it's only down 0.31% today. It even shows you that it wants to go higher. All right, so let's just talk about some of the moves that I did, and then we could end this video. Walmart. It was all about Walmart for me. I'm down 448. Walmart's up 569. Can you imagine if I didn't have Walmart? I'd be down $1,100. Why? $1,100 because Facebook kind of still getting destroyed. Oh man, where was that? Facebook down 5.84%, down $1,000, right? And they're just kind of giving it back. I'm gonna look at that real quick. Looking just like the rest of them, but I actually think this one can hold. Yeah, I actually think Facebook can hold. I'm waiting for it to find some kind of level. And you can see I kind of see how it bounced out of the range. And, you know, I don't know if it's going to hit that 250. We just have to wait and see. Let's see. I think we can almost measure it by the next up day. Let's see if you can put in an update anytime soon. I have a feeling that, narrow this down, just like that one stock we was just looking at. What was that? Intel. Maybe that candle provided the low. So we have to wait, because this is still in a downtrend. So let's see if it can kind of even break that trend line for it to start going higher. And sometimes when it does, we might have missed it, right? It might, next thing you know, it's 270 and you missed the down move, and that's all you got. So we just have to wait and see. But I'm like Facebook. I like Facebook. I'm still down $1,000. Why? Because I have all leaps. I have all calls, 6 340s and deep out of the money. I thought about buying these and short the 350s. I thought about buying one of these back, but I don't know. That's what I'm thinking every time I look at Facebook. Carrier doing its thing, up $70 today, $891 for the position. It's on cruise control, nothing to talk about there. Silver, hey Cashmatic, what's up, man? You said Apple like it's due, isn't it? When I just pulled up that heat map, because I had no idea Apple was up like that, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me, man. Maybe I'm thinking the industrials, the Dow was up, it's in there. Maybe just got a little sympathy with all the indexes that index against the Dow, you know, so I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, man, damn. Just that stock is on fire. Apple. Anyway, silver. I pulled the trigger. Yes, I pulled the trigger on silver. You might think it's kind of, 10. I did 10. what is it? I sold a put spread and I did it 10 times. There we go. And it's the 24. I sold the 25, bought the 24. If we look at SLV, I was hoping it was going to be down today because I do want to get in here. Okay, so I think what did I say? I think I bought the 25s. I sold the 25s. Yeah. So anyway, that's there I am. This top line. I don't want it to go back into this range. Let's see what happens. I like the trade. I like what's happening. I think it's going a little too fast. I generally try to stay away from these. I know that's the monthly, but that straight up crap. But I'm gonna try it on the silver. I'm gonna try it. Okay. I got a little impatient waiting for this pullback because this thing is just going up 3, 4. It's just, and it's got a long way to go. The monthly, it's actually encouraging. Let me get rid of all these lines. Right, long way to go. If let's say the top, I think the top there is the target. So long term, maybe I should. I did a short term kind of 30-day trade. Maybe I need to go out a little longer. That might be the answer, because that's silver, right? And here's gold. So gold actually, it's down today, but it did break. It break its all-time highs for the most part. So let's see if silver gets even close to doing that, it should at least reach the high. So I think that's why I got in it. I was like, let's see what happens. Gold went straight up for the most part, all the way up past the high. So let's see if silver can do the same thing. He said, yeah, Dow's up big, man. It's unbelievable. So you must have missed the beginning. We brought up the heat map to see what was going on, and the rotation trade is still going. And good thing, man, I wasn't talking about it. I bought the cat was up big. I bought your cats. I bought your railroads. I wanted to buy Deere. I didn't. I bought those stocks you're supposed to buy when the economy's doing good. It's up 5.26%. Yeah, I liked it. Boeing. That's the other trade I got to talk about. I'm out. It closed out early this morning. Forgot what the total is, but that put spread. I did it 4 times. It says I filled it right here, 9.51. I bought it back for 50 cents. That means I probably sold it for about $1. 4 times, so it was about $200 trade I made. And Walmart on fire. What more could I say about that? So it's just Walmart is definitely in the range. In the way it's been trading, I think it could go back down to 130. See, it's just been in the range. Let me pull up even the way it's been trading, I just think it won't be up here long, and then it'll kind of fade back down. I mean, it's been doing this all the way since March 26. It got in this box, up, down. So nothing's really been going on with Walmart ever since the sickness, so I like it. I like it for the long term. Choppy as hell. It's almost a little too choppy for me, but I like that bar. Yeah, okay. I was making sure. I was like, I know that's the volume. Yeah. Let's making sure this big volume is that bar. I like that, and I think it could go higher. When you look at this weekly even, I'm looking at it right now. I'll draw it for you. That's that, right? That's that. And there's your bull flag. Should go higher, right? As high as this post. Right? So that's what I'm playing for, and that's why I'm selling puts against it. And that's what I'm going to continue to do, kind of. Actually, and I got a small covered call kind of play, right? Remember I bought deep in the money calls, these 70s, and I'm selling these 132s. The stock did reach there today. Hopefully it stays below 132 so I can sell another one for next week. Actually, it heads earnings next week, so I don't know if I'll do that, but I want to be out. I'll just go ahead and take it, get out of that part, and I'll keep these on, right? So anyway, that's what's up. Mr. JRH, you in the silver also. Yeah, I'm last. So when I got in, me getting in, I probably top ticked it. All right, we're probably going down a good 8%. You know, I finally bit the dust, bought the silver. Let's see how much I can make for that trade. It says I can make 360 and I'll lose 640. Well, so I just need this thing to stay above $25. I think if it gets that low, I think buyers will step in. I think a lot of buyers want to get in silver. So it's another reason why I bought it. I think that I think on any pullback, people's going to want to get in, and regardless of what's going on. I just think, okay, it's down, let me get in. So that's my thinking. It's where we at? 27? Yeah, 25. $2? I got $2 play. It could stay right here, go sideways. That's why I like selling puts. Stay right here, go sideways, or even go down up to $2, and I could still make up to $360, right? So that's one of the best parts. I don't need it to go up. I don't need it to just stay right there. That's for all I care. Just don't go down a lot. Don't go down a lot. Here, let me see something. Let's pull up the hourly. What would that be if we was right here and brought it down to 25? That would be 7% drop. Can you stay up 7.25? Actually, 7.25. Can you please don't drop 7.25%? That's nice. If you was thinking about that being a stock, you'd be like, yeah, that's pretty good odds right there. It won't take a 7.25% dip. I think if it dipped at 7.25% for something as hot as silver, I think the buyers will step in. So there's the reason I got the position on. He said a lot of hedge funds are on the sidelines. You know, I'm hearing that. I'm hearing that still a lot of money out there. Trillions in money markets accounts. I think it's 5 trillion, something like that. It's a lot of money still out there. And it's like if the situation gets any better, even though it doesn't seem like it, you know, a lot of money can still enter this market. I know, believe it or not, we're at the highs. It sounds crazy, but there's still a lot of money on the sidelines. So yeah, I am aware of that. It's just weird to even think, because I'm trying to let me pull up the SPY real quick. Yeah, I mean, we're just about 1% off the all-time highs. The Qs are basically, I know the Qs has been struggling for the last 3 or 4 sessions, but for the most part, it's still at the highs. You know, what are we down? What is that? Only 1.83%. It can make that up tomorrow, right? The way the Q's been trading, that's a day. One day, be at new highs. Be at new highs tomorrow. Google. I'll pull up Google real quick. I'll pull up 2 more stocks. I'm going to pull up Google and Beyond Meat. So a couple of things I want to say. Juan, what's up? Say Dre every day. Keys to Montego Bay with more chips than Frito-Lay. Where did I hear that before? Google, here's the hour chart. Right here. Is that it? Yeah, let me go to... Yeah, this is it. Right after earnings, it came down. Very disappointing. But here, you know, I like this action right there. I'm going to get it a little closer now. And the other day, right here, I like the way it recaptured that 1500 mark. But, gosh, it just kind of... That is the 8.7. Yeah. And very disappointed with that. I like this. I liked everything. But you know what? It bounced back, and it's going to come back. So I'm like, look, you know what, guys? I hate to say it. There it is. Head and shoulders. I'm just now looking at that. Head and shoulders pattern. So possibly this thing will pop, and I'm still in it. I'm all for the pop. I'll take the pop. But it's disappointed that it didn't hold that level. And but I am happy that it's right there. And really, 1500 is not the level. It's really less than that. If you come in here, you could see it's slightly below 1500, more like that 1490, 1495 area. You're right in there, 14. So it's right there, and it's ready to blow. It's ready to explode with that head and shoulders. So that makes me feel good. I'm glad I spotted that on this chart. Cashmatic, BYN. Oh yeah, Beyond. Yeah, I said I was gonna talk about that. Yo, man, I'm disappointed. I think this thing is about to break lower and probably pretty hard. And you could probably see what I'm looking at right now. Let's pull up the 4 hours. It's just, there's your head and shoulders. And after the right shoulder, there's just no play. It's kind of hanging out there. And it just wants to break. Look at the daily. See how we're knocking. We're just knocking on that support. Very strong support here. This is a very strong support. I mean, we've been knocking on this thing ever since May. But, you know, we came down. I don't know why we came down. I got out somewhere up here. If y'all remember, I was playing this play. Something happened right here. I think it was, something like that, or right here. Anyway, just the other day, you can see this was a nice bounce, and I had called this. I had said, you know, it looks like it's gonna break, but it's right at support. So this is actually a good place for a bounce. You can buy in and you can get out. You got something to trade against, right? It was only a couple of, damn near half a point away from breaking. So I was like, yeah, this is actually a pretty good buy point. And then we had that. And I was saying to myself, oh man, I should have even bought the thing. But oh well. I was really feeling it was going to break. But if you wanted to take a shot, that was a good shot. It was a good shot to take right there. Because you're right at support, man. If all goes wrong and it breaks this low or this low, you can just get out. So we had a beautiful 3-day, this is a daily, beautiful 3-day rally, all the way up to from 125-ish to 140. I was like, wow, this thing is going to go to the top of the range. And look, it just gave it right back, man. Just gave it up. Couldn't even hold that, you know, so it's even a lower low, you know, so a lower high, I'm sorry. So I just think we're here again. And this support level is like a magnet to this stock all of a sudden. And I just think it wants to break and eventually come down here, maybe even fill this gap area right here. So somewhere around 100. I know that's a low, but yeah, I'm going to say between 110 and 100, somewhere in that gap. And that's a big fall. I should sell something above that, some calls. But I don't know, man. It's always risky with a stock like this. So I just wanted to talk about that. That's what I'm doing. Look again at these positions. The Boeing, I'm out, right? So that's going to be gone. I might put it back on. 4 positions. I hardly have anything on. So I'm going to keep it that way. Facebook, it's going to be all about Facebook. You know, I can still get hurt because I'm in calls on that. And just looking at Boeing. Boeing's been a nice stock to sell puts on. It's been working for me. It's bouncing off the low, you know. So let's see if it can finally break out of this range. I might sell another put spread in Boeing. Maybe this is the time it finally goes through. I don't know. Yeah, so it's kind of back in that range again after today's action. You know, can I draw a box? For the most part, yeah, it's right back in the range. It broke out, it's back in there, and that's kind of bullish. Bounced off that trend line. It's beautiful right there. And that's I almost sold out of my put spreads right here, by the way. I was like, yeah, I'm going to give it one more day, and good thing I did. Right back in it, man. It's kind of bullish. It didn't want to leave, right? It's just back in it. So maybe this time we could get to the other side. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end it. Sorry, I'm kind of down, out, just a little tired, and I didn't even kind of get on I don't know. I wasn't even trading today. I put that on late, the silver, and yeah, that's all I did, I think. Can't remember. Anyway, so thanks for watching, y'all. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Put in the comments what y'all trading. We could talk about that tomorrow as well. Yeah. Heat map. Rotation still in effect. By the way, these rotations, I think this is like the 3rd day. They only lasted like 3 days in the past. So let's see. Like the NASDAQ, we're going to pull up this. We're going to pull up the Qs real quick and pull up the dailies. I think this is important to look at. Yeah, you can see we only down 2, right? the NASDAQ really don't have 2 days, 3 days in a row, right? See, here was 2 days bounce. It just doesn't have that. So keep that in mind. Here's another 2 days bounce. Here was 2 days bounce. So it's bounce time according to the past. This was 2 days, almost 3 days. That was almost a down day, almost 4 days actually, in bounce. So let's see if it can catch some bounce here. If you notice, it closed at the top of that support. Like it went through it and came right back. So this could be, that was kind of bullish right there. So let's keep that in mind. 2 days, we could be back. So I know the rotation thing is going on, but if for some reason people just jump right back in the high flyers and they sell off the cyclicals and all that stuff, that's the ones you want to buy, right? That's what I've been doing, and it's been working. So if they sell what they're rotating into off, even though I don't think they are, but you never know. You're going to need money to buy back into tech. That's where I would be looking to buy those, because I don't know. I think once the vaccine and stuff comes out, I don't know. I think tech will experience a longer downturn. Just my opinion. All right, so I'll talk to you guys later, man. This is Dre. So I said this is Dre. That's not my name. My name is Dre Trades. All right, Dre Trades, man. Put your stuff in the comments and we talk about tomorrow. It's Dre Trades. Peace.